What's up, everybody? It's Broken Bones here, and welcome back to another episode here on the KrustyKraft server. Today is episode 30, yes it is, and today we're starting things down in my iron farm. Last episode, we went ahead and built this super cool crafting station. All you have to do is hit this button here, and it has a block swapper, which gives us a crafting bench where we can take all of our ingots and then go ahead and craft them up into blocks and put them in here. And then when that's full, it gets stored down into here, and now we have ourselves a couple shulker boxes of iron blocks. And then we also built this pair of shulker loaders. This is a shulker box unloader, and this is a shulker loader. This actually takes the rotten flesh from the farm and actually unloads it, and then it gives it to me right through this little bubble column there. All the rotten flesh comes up into there, and then I pick it up while I'm going in the minecart, and then I place it on top of all these fireplaces while they're going, and it turns it into leather. And then the leather makes its way back down here where it gets loaded into shulker boxes, which you can see we have quite a few now. So needless to say, I'm really enjoying those new shulker box loaders. Those are super cool. And Nathanator has come back from his break from the realm, and he's getting to work on this industrial area. This is our super smelter, which is pretty cool, and he's also going to get to work on some more upgrades over here. And he looks like he started to upgrade our base here a little bit. This looks pretty good, but he needs to finish it, but I'll go ahead and leave that for him to do. And that's because we're not going to be working indoors today. No, we're not. We're actually going to be working right here at spawn. We need to actually go ahead and take down all of these pillars. We need to take down my Christmas sign, and we need to clear out all these things. As you can see, the snow's been cleared out. The Christmas decorations have been cleared out, and that's because we have a large spawn project that we need to make way for. But because this is such a large, laborious task, we're going to make this a little bit of fun by adding a competition to it. We're going to have one player mine one tower down, and so we're going to find some participants for this, and the first person to make it all the way down to the bottom and clear their tower out is going to win a prize. And for this competition, there are a few set rules. 5 TNT per person maximum, and so I think that's kind of useless, to be honest with you, because it's going to make a mess. But nonetheless, highly encouraging messing with your friends, so if you want to shoot them or sabotage them in any way, then that's highly encouraged. And I think I'm going to go ahead and claim this tower right here that I'm standing on. So I'm going to go ahead and set myself up a beacon somewhere where it's only in range of this tower, to where my beacon's not helping my friends out at all. And so I'm going to place my beacon right here. I'm up off the ground just a little bit so it'll reach the top of the tower. And then of course, here's my 5 TNT. And then for the prize, all the participants are donating into this box, and winner takes all. So my donation is going to be a stack of emerald blocks, because there's like quite a few of those, and it looks like my donation is one of the best ones, so I'm happy with that. All right, we are just about to ready to begin, and as you can see in the chat, this is gaining a lot of attention. This event's ready to begin. As you can see, participants are now standing on top of their tower. Everyone's getting ready, and every tower now has a person on it. Looks like some people have got towers that aren't fully done yet, but that's quite all right. That's going to be an advantage that they have, but they pick their towers. So we're going to get ready to begin here. Everybody ready to start? Everyone ready to begin?
Ready for mom's spaghetti. Okay,
go. Okay, it is officially started. We are now mining. We're going to tear down the towers. And remember that it's encouraged to mess with your friends. I thought the funnest part would be messing with my friends. Messing with you.
Of course.
Okay, who's doing the best? Okay. Huh.
Who just came up here? No, what the fuck? What are you doing in here?
I need to get back to my own tower and continue work. Oh, you jerk! You such a jerk! He just straight up came over and shot me off my tower.
Bro, laughing his ass off.
Damn it, dude! Dude, I've got a half. I just died. I just died. Damn it.
What's going on with the one tower on the right?
Come on, die.
Everybody got his...
Hey, we can't. We are not allowed to use swords. The fuck?
Never. We all lose gas.
Dude, I'm seriously so about to die. I got a half a heart left. Oh, I did it again. Damn it, I died again. Shit.
I hit somebody. You would.
I just died again. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. Messing with all of our friends while we were trying to take down towers. I've never done anything like that before, but spawn is now looking really good. And now that the towers are done, the other players are actually taking care of some of these other things that are here at spawn still. And now that spawn is looking a lot cleaner, let's go ahead and get started with the project for today's episode. So the project for today's episode is going to be working on collecting materials for 2 different farms. Nathan Ader and I are going to be working on 2 different farms. He's going to be working on a dirty tree farm, which I actually have a tutorial coming out for that on Friday, which will be pretty cool. And then I'm going to be making the moss farm that's going to supply the bone meal for the tree farm. And so one of the first materials I want to work on getting is melons. We need a bunch of melons because melons don't stick to slime, and we need a bunch of blocks that don't stick to slime for our moss farm. So we're going to go ahead and build a small automated melon and pumpkin farm right here. So now I've gone ahead and cleared out an area for our farm and placed down some dirt to plant our melons on. And if we place some water back here, that'll go ahead and push all the melons that get broken all the way up to this point. Let's go ahead and break this out. We'll put in our hopper, and then we'll go ahead and put in our chest right here so we can collect it all. All of the observers and pistons are now in place, and now it's time to wire them up with redstone. And now the last bit of the stone is going in. This is going to be covering up all of those areas just like so. Now we can take our melon seeds, we can go ahead and plant these in. And as you can see, when anything changes for these guys, it's going to go ahead and trigger these pistons, which will break the melons. All right, now I've just finished bone mealing all of those roots right there. So now we're good. Let's go ahead and grab our glass and button this whole farm up. All right, and while this guy fills up, we'll go ahead and get some more materials. And one of the other materials that we're going to need is ice, because we're going to need a lot of water. And ice is a good way to get water. And I believe we got a whole shulker box of ice somewhere, but where's my ice at? Man, it was like 3 or 4 episodes we worked on this shulker farm, and I left my ice out here from then. And because we use ice so much, I'm going to go ahead and dye that shulker box blue so we don't lose it again. And forever shall it stay in my ender chest. So now I've gone ahead and dyed up some green shulker boxes because my project shulker boxes are going to be green and Nathan's are going to be brown. And now all I need to do is go ahead and grab the stuff that this farm is going to require and then go ahead and put it in all of these shulker boxes. And now we're starting to get into the bigger numbers. We're going to need 14 composters, and it doesn't look like I have any. So let's go ahead and make some. And next, my list says that we're going to need 33 hoppers, which I've only got 28, so we're going to need to make some of those too. And because we use hoppers all the time, I'm going to go ahead and just make a stack of them. So we're going to go ahead and take 2 full stacks of wood. We're going to go ahead and make all a bunch of planks, and now we have ourselves a stack of chests. Now we need some iron. And there we go. Now we got some iron, and now we got ourselves a full stack of hoppers. The next material that we're going to need is going to be buttons, and I'm going to make those out of stone, and everyone knows that I love pressing buttons. And now the next item I'm out of is observers. We have 15 here, and I need 19. Man, I was really starting to get worried because I had a whole shulker box worth of nether quartz that should be in one of these barrels here, and it's not. And that's because Nathan's been using it, and it's been back here the entire time. So now that we have our nether quartz, we can go ahead and make ourselves some observers. And next, we're going to need some sticky pistons. We need 26, and I've only got 16. And I was going to play dirty and take 10 of these regular pistons and make them into sticky pistons, but then that would leave us with no more sticky pistons and only 4 regular pistons. So let's just go ahead and make some more pistons. And the reason why I was going to play dirty is look at how many items it's going to take to make just 2 stacks of pistons. Watch this. We'll go ahead and go 1 and 2, and all of our items are now gone. And then if we go just like this, we'll have 3. And now we have ourselves a stack of sticky pistons and a stack of regular pistons. The next material that we're going to need is barrels. And look at this. I've got 1 stinking barrel. And isn't this dumb? Barrels require 2 different slabs, and the only way that you can make slabs is if you make 6 at a time, just like this. And I only need 2. Look at that. I got 62. Now I've got too many. But at least now we can go ahead and make our barrels. And the next material that we're going to need to craft is a bunch of white glass. We have a ton of glass that's going to be going in this build. A whopping grand total of 45 stacks. And now after some time, this is what we've been able to gather up. We got a lot of redstone supplies in here. We have all of our glass and some of these blocks. We also have some of the extra items that are going to be needed, and I still have some extra items that are still needed. And one of those is going to be 80 more hoppers. We're going to need 80 of them, so I've got myself some supplies here so we can make 80 different chests, and now we should be able to make ourselves 80 different hoppers. And along with those hoppers, we're going to need ourselves 80 more redstone torches, so now we've got those. And now on top of all that, I'm going to need 50 repeaters, which is going to require 100 more redstone torches. There's 100 of those, and now we need, what do we need for these? We need redstone dust. Let's go ahead and make some more redstone dust here. Go just like that. There we go. Now we got ourselves 50 more repeaters. And finally, lastly, the last craftable thing that we're going to need is 80 regular pistons. So there's 80 more regular pistons. Now the last material that we're going to need, we can't craft. We're actually going to need crying obsidian. We could use regular obsidian. I've actually got plenty of regular obsidian right over here, but that's just so easy to get, and it kind of looks like obsidian. So I wanted to get crying obsidian, but that means that I'm going to get crying obsidian in this episode, and we're going to be using it in the future, which I'm going to be using in future episodes. So I don't want to just get it for this one. I also want to make it possible to get in future episodes. And the first thing that comes to mind with crying obsidian is Piglin bartering, which does require gold to trade with them, and it looks like I really don't have that much gold, which is all right because my new redstone buddy Nebrian sent, Neebs for short, he built a gold farm here, which this is not it. I'm actually looking up here because this is brand new in Underground Utopia. This is kind of crazy. Underground Utopia hasn't had any work done to it in a long time. Kind of interested to see what they're going to do with this. And I believe I found it. This is Nebrian's new gold farm, so this is pretty cool. Future home of Neebs mending and level services, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty awesome. He's got a little enchanting station right here. Looks like he's got a trident killer right here. He's got a little trash can. Careful, no refund. That's funny. Let's see. I believe this is probably how you turn on the trident killer. That looks like that's on. It doesn't seem like that turns that on. Does this lever turn it on? Let's go ahead and see. I believe that. Yes, that's actually activating the portals. Yes, here come the zombie pigmen. Where is the collection system for this farm? I'm sitting here looking and looking and looking, and I don't see any chests anywhere. Let's see here. Here's some scaffolding right here. Let's take a look down here. Oh my goodness, is this... He's taking all the gold? He's putting it into these cauldrons filled with lava. Oh boy. Well, if we're getting gold, this farm will work really well, but not with those lava cauldrons there, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Alright, so now everything is off. I've grabbed myself 4 buckets, so we can go ahead and take the lava out of these cauldrons here. There we go. I don't want to mess this up for Nebrian, because he did a lot of work to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these here real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and take care of these droppers here just like that. That'll be good. There we are. All right, now if we just take some barrels here, we should be able to place some barrels in here and collect all the drops from this farm. And now that we've done that, let's go ahead and turn the farm back on and see what happens. Here they come. They're starting to fall in. Now we're collecting gold, so we're going to let this farm run for a little bit and go ahead and see what we can get. All right, I've gone AFK now for quite a while. I actually came down here once before and cleaned out all the rotten flesh and then let it fill up again. So let's go ahead and see. Wow, that's actually full. We probably need to turn the farm off. All right, and there we go. We'll go ahead and turn off the Trident Killer too. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how much gold we got. All right, and after cleaning out the last bit of rotten flesh, it looks like we've got almost 4 barrels filled up with nuggets. All right, let's see how much gold we're actually gonna get from this. Let's go ahead and craft these up here. Let's go ahead and make all these ingots here. Let's go ahead and craft up some more. We'll go ahead and break all of these, I guess. We'll just break them all just like that. Go ahead and stand right in the pile, and we'll go ahead and make a bunch of ingots here. Let's see how much we get out of that. That's actually not bad, and we still have more ingots that we can get from all these other nuggets that we have up here. Let's go ahead and collect all of that. Let's go ahead and finish up this crafting area. Let's do that. All right, we got ourselves like 9 stacks, 10, 11 and a half stacks of gold nuggets. Not gold nuggets, gold ingots. And now we've crafted those down into a stack and 17 gold blocks, which is pretty good. Now we need to put all the cauldrons back, so let's go ahead and put these in here. Let's go ahead and add all those back, and let's go ahead and put the lava inside of them. I think we can do that just like that. Perfect. Awesome. Oh my goodness. I literally just put all the lava in these cauldrons, and I forgot that a pair of droppers is supposed to go right here. So let's go ahead and break these out here real quick. I did that all wrong. Let's go ahead and put these droppers in here. That's what's going to shoot all these items into these. Oh, there they go. Look at that. Now they're starting to go. These guys have stopped ticking. All the items are now done, so we can go ahead and put all these back, and we can go ahead and load them up with lava. Oops, I just almost killed myself right there. Let's grab that and not do that again. I forgot that you can't crouch while you load lava into cauldrons. But thankfully, we didn't die. And right across the way from Underground Utopia is Miss Ambi's little Piglin bartering area. Now, I've never used one of these, but I need some of the items that this thing has. And I believe if we flick this switch right here, it makes that switch over there, which makes him trade extra quickly. So I believe if we go ahead and throw some of our ingots in here, we should be able to get some items from him. So let's go ahead and try that. And let's see. Look at that. That's pretty cool. My goodness. He traded so much that it didn't even pick it all up. And even then, I still have some left in my inventory. So let's go ahead and come down here and see what else we got. Let's see if we got any crying obsidian here. We got 2 bits of crying obsidian there. Looks like we're getting more crying obsidian there. So out of all the trading that we did with that piglin, we gave him 1 stack of ingots and we got 15 crying obsidian, which really isn't that bad. And then over here we have a soul speed 1 book, a soul speed 2 book, and another soul speed 1 book, so we can make soul speed 3. And as you guys can see here on my boots, I've only got soul speed 1, so I could definitely use soul speed 3. But since we're doing this, let's go ahead and load up another set of ingots just like that. We're gonna need ourselves 70 crying obsidian. So let's go ahead and AFK another round. Well, that round of trading didn't go so well. We got ourselves 1 crying obsidian there and 2 right there, so we only got 3 out of that stack. So now we have a total of 18 crying obsidian, but we need a total of 70, so we're gonna go ahead and do another round until we get up to 70. And in that round we got ourselves 8 crying obsidian, so we're doing a little bit better, but we're still low. So yeah, this is gonna be my life until we get ourselves at 70 crying obsidian. So we're just gonna load up another stack of ingots there and go ahead and turn the farm back on. In that round we actually picked up 9 because I picked up 2 from upstairs and there's 7 more down here. So now technically we got 35 crying obsidian, so we're halfway there. After doing this for quite a while, I'm learning that Piglin bartering does blow right through your gold supplies, so we're gonna keep on doing this. And I'm getting tired of waiting for all these items to go through the hopper, and so I've got 38 right there. Now we've got 41, so we got 3 more. Let's see if he throws out any more crying obsidian here. Right there, he threw some out. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Now we got 44. Now we got 50. That's pretty good. Let's see, we got 52. Awesome. All right, and here goes some more gold. Let's go ahead and do it again. Oh, there's some crying obsidian. Now we got 53. There's some more crying obsidian. Now we're at 56. There's more crying obsidian, 57. Oop, there's a little bit more, 58. Oop, there's some more crying obsidian, 61. There's some more crying obsidian, there's 63. Oop, there's some more crying obsidian, we're up to 64. There's some more. Let's see here, how much do we have? We need to actually make a room for more. Let's see how much we have there. We didn't want soul sand, even though that's a good trade. There we go. Now we got that much. Let's go ahead and see how much that's going to be. We got ourselves 16 and 14 more. That's 78, so we got enough. So now that we got our crying obsidian, we should be able to build the moss farm. We should have every single material that we're going to need for it. Let's go ahead and see here. Here's 2 spots for crying obsidian. And while we're here at the base, we're definitely going to go ahead and make some soul speed 3, which is costs 4 levels. I don't have 4 levels. Let's do some trading with these guys and see how many levels we get. That time we got 2. Let's go ahead and trade a little bit more. We'll go ahead and see how many levels we can get here. We don't want to trade our emeralds. Let's go ahead and trade our leather and go ahead and get some more levels here. Now we got 5. Let's go ahead and find ourselves an anvil. We don't have any anvils here. This is an iron farm. Here we go. The anvil's right here at the entrance. Let's go ahead and combine these up for soul speed 3. That should be good. Soul speed 3. Now how much is that going to cost to put it on my boots here? Is that going to go on my boots? I don't think you can do it that way. Does that work? 9 levels? Okay. All right, now I've got myself 9 levels. Let's go ahead and put this book on our boots here. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. Now we got ourselves a soul speed 3. So now we have a pair of fully enchanted boots, and we have almost all the items for our moss farm. There's only one thing left, and that is melons, which we made a farm for at the beginning of our resource gathering mission. And now it should have plenty of melons in there, and I've been able to craft up almost 3 stacks of it. And now with these melons, we should have all the materials that we're going to need for this moss farm. We don't even need a full 2 stacks, and we have way more than that. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today's episode. We got a lot done. We cleaned up the entire Christmas area and the spawn area, and then we also made that little melon farm over there, which is pretty cool. We crafted all the materials for our moss farm next episode, and then we actually got to go use a new gold farm and then do some piglin bartering trading, which I've never done before, so that was pretty cool. And then on top of that, we got ourselves our new fully enchanted boots. So that's awesome. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you guys did, be sure to smack the like button for me and subscribe if you guys are new. I'm Broken Bones, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody.